Long ago, before the first Mien village was built, the world was wild and untamed, and there was a man who caused nothing but trouble. His name was Ziang Ga'Lor. He lied, he cheated, and he deceived the people of his village. But his worst crime was the day he tried to challenge the gods themselves. Ziang Ga'Lor prepared a deadly trap, a jar filled with gunpowder mixed with dog's blood, a forbidden substance meant to harm spirits. When the mighty thunder god Mbuo-Ong came down to punish him, Ziang Ga'Lor's trap exploded. The blast burned the thunder god's wings, and unable to fly away, he was captured. But fate would change with a single mistake. While Ziang Ga'Lor kept his prisoner tied, his children, Fu-hei and Zeiv-muic, accidentally splashed liquid from a pig's trough. The splash struck the thunder god's burned wings, giving him strength again. Freed from his bonds, Mbuo-Ong rose in fury. He called down a great flood to wash the world clean of corruption. Ziang Ga'Lor did not escape. When the waters receded, his body was found hung high in a tree, dried by the heat of the sun god. His body oil dripped down the tree, soaking into its wood. That is why, even today, the sap from that kind of tree burns hotter and longer than any other, a reminder of Ziang Ga'Lor's arrogance and punishment. But Fu-hei and Zeiv-muic survived. Hiding inside a giant gourd that grew from a single wisdom tooth the thunder god gave them as a gift. For many days and nights they drifted across the endless water, praying to the spirits. When the flood finally receded, they stepped out into a silent world. No people, no villages, only mountains and trees. As they wandered, they met a lonely turtle resting by a river. The turtle spoke, "You are the only survivors. But if you don't believe me, I'll give you a challenge. Travel far and wide and search for others. Before you leave, cut me into 12 pieces. If you find survivors, I will remain gone forever. But if you find no one, you must return and put me back together." Fu-hei and Zeiv-muic hesitated but agreed. They carefully cut the turtle into 12 pieces and set off on their journey. For many months, they searched across mountains and rivers, calling for people, but no one answered. When they returned, they placed the 12 pieces back together. The turtle blinked and slowly rose, alive once again. "Because you kept your promise," the turtle said. "I bless your descendants. My back will forever carry 12 scales to remember this day." The Mien people will never forget their bond with the earth and water. Fu-hei and Zeiv-muic began the first new generation after the flood. But not all their children were the same. Zeiv-muic gave birth to a giant winter melon, splitting it open to reveal seeds and flesh. The seeds were meant to become the Mien people, strong, proud, and sharp-minded. The flesh was meant to become the Chan, the lowland people, soft and weak. But a mistake happened. The seeds and flesh were swapped. The Mien became humble farmers and hunters while the Chan ruled the lowlands. Even today, Mien elders remind us to stay humble, to speak clearly, and to sing with pride.